Absolutely, I believe scientific development can be a positive thing.
Teenagers more than most age groups feel strong pressure to conform.
The problems that science solves far outweigh the problems that it may bring.
First of all, a lot of students don't even know how to type very fast.
The hypothesis about black holes is rendered moot by the explanation of the explosion.
Students are not allowed to speak when they are in the examination hall.
In 1880, cycling became a major phenomenon in Europe.
If you show your student card, you will get a discount.
It is argued that students can learn more by collaborating rather than as individuals.
They have enough work to keep them going.
The competency of language in the assignment is to use more formal words.
The puppets perform comedy routines, and there is some terrific formation dancing.
If you want to sell your book, it must have a bibliography.
There are various approaches to plagiarism across different university departments. The investigation aims to find a stance on the problem. Would you pass me the textbook on that table?
A study skill seminar is on for the students who require assistance.
Your car can park in the building behind the medical center.
This semester will be from October to January.
If you have any questions in the exam, please raise your hands. The library is downstairs on the east side of the building.
All essays and seminar papers submitted must be emailed to your tutor.
You must wear a hard hat on the construction site.
Items can be found on the bottom floor of the library.
The building will be closed and reopened next week.
Globalization has been an overwhelming urban and urbanization phenomenon. The restaurant is located next to the theater. If you need a part-time job, it should not interfere with your studies.
If you like cooking, we can make supper together.
All filed assignments should have a full list of bibliography. Each group should submit a rough outline of their project to their tutor.
Passengers on the train should not put feet on the seat.
I make sure to prepare reports for my boss.
The test shows that you know a lot about Canada. You need to pass the written exam before you can apply for the driver's license. You need to get a new photo for your driver's license.
The university celebrated Earth Day by planting trees.
You can speak to the current students at the information session.
Several people have applied for this position.
Line up in a row. We will enter the library from the left side.
All the assignments should be submitted by the end of this week.
If the doctor calls while I'm out, please leave a message. Please keep the keys with you because the front door often locks automatically.
Critical literary theories broaden the scope of interpretation.
The faculty staff are very approachable, helpful and extremely friendly.
The students were instructed to submit their assignments before Friday.
The hotel is not far away from my apartment.
The professor took a year off to work on her book.
Your son has a bad cold and is in the nurse's room.
I need somebody to fix the problem with the computer screen.
No more than 4 people can be in the lab at once.
Applicants for the course should preferably have a degree in English or journalism. You need warm clothes for the winter.
There is a pharmacy on campus near the store.
You need to record every detail of the call in the afternoon.
The grocery store is around the corner down the street.
Prepare the report for the manager.
Your wages will be put into your bank account on Thursday.
The library will be closed during summer vacation.
The health center is situated at the corner of the university behind the library.
I have to get up early for an interview tomorrow.
Employees go around the park at lunchtime.
The bus for the airport will arrive soon.
Our class is divided into 2 groups. You come with me, the others stay here.
The bus for London will leave 10 minutes later than planned.
There has been a delay in processing the enrollment due to the computer problems. You can keep your bag in the back room.
Please close the door behind you when you leave the room.
You can get coffee and tea in the lunchroom.
I would like an egg and tomatoes on white sandwich bread with orange juice.
You must call your doctor to make an appointment.
Our university has strong partnerships with industry as well as collaborative relationships with government bodies.
The aim of the work presented could be formulated as follows. Digital scans of archived materials are provided for a small fee.
Different entrances to the program get the same qualification.
You can find the books in the library.
All lecture handouts are downloadable on the university website.
We weren't able to agree on the appropriate independent variables. I think your watch is fast. You need to reset it.
Show your passport and boarding pass at the gate. These developments are discussed in more depth in Chapter 9.
The campus library will be closed during the winter break.
An effective business manager is always open to new ideas.
The manager will have a meeting in this room today. You have fulfilled the enrollment requirements. You can add a salad to your meal.
Students can download the materials from the website.
Organic food is grown without applying chemicals and the process is without artificial additives.
The contest includes both the land history and the human history.
Number the beakers and put them away until tomorrow.
The first few sentences of an essay should capture the reader's attention.
The minimal mark for distinction to be awarded is 75%.
Nearly half of television outputs are given away for educational programs.
The office opens on Mondays and Thursdays directly following the freshman seminar.
Essays with few or no citations will be regarded as invalid. Many undergraduate students go back home to stay with their parents after graduation.
The professor is going to discuss the conflict. To understand its entity, we need to go back to its origin.
She told the faculty to be very supportive.
Tomorrow evening, there will be a panel discussion on sustainable development.
The library will be closed except on holidays. All sources of materials must be included in your bibliography.
Our School of Arts and Technology accepts applications at all points throughout the year. Globalization has been a major force driving both urbanization and the growth of cities.
The bus for London will be scheduled once a week.
There is considerably less supervision at university.
This is a prestigious program for our university.
Students are competing for every place in the computer courses.
I didn't agree with the author's argument, but his presentation was good.
The cafeteria closes soon, but the snack machine is accessible throughout the night.
You can register your card at the University Student Center or the library.
If you wish to be a good student, you should attend every class.
Passengers on the train should take their seats.
Expertise in particular areas distinguishes you from other graduates in a job interview.
The old building in the university is still being used.
We want to attract the very best students regardless of their financial circumstances.
The weather has been lovely since this time of the year.
By attending meetings, you can ask questions and meet new people.
Students will complete the project by September.
She is an expert on 18th century French literature.
If you give me your phone number, I can text you the address.
She feared becoming an object of ridicule.
We are constantly looking for ways to bring industry and agriculture closer together. You can get the books for this course in the library.
Don't hesitate to email me if you have any questions.
The Generic Biology Technology Lab is located in the north wing of the library.
The lecture was meant to start at 10.
The new English class will start next Monday morning.
Animals grow larger and stronger to help them hunt better.
As student union members, we can influence changes at the university.
It is good for the environment and also good for your bill. We need to read the first 5 chapters to prepare for next week's tutorial.
Companies aim to earn money, not to change society.
We will study the following 2 pictures in the next lecture. We will see if we can get through this without too many interruptions.
The key to success in the exam is to study hard and do well.
Many of the university's original buildings are still in use.
Since the problems we face are global, we need to find global solutions.
Arteries carry oxygenated blood from the heart to other parts of the body.
In 1830, periodicals appeared in large numbers in America.
Fishing is both a sport and a means of survival.
You can choose salad or soup to your meal. If she doesn't speak the language, she's not going to sit around and wait for a translator.
I don't like cheese and tomato sandwiches on white bread and orange juice. We are so dependent on the computer that we cannot live without it.
The university has a number of travel scholarships that students can apply for.
Children can share their lunch at around noon.
The Internet provides unique opportunities for students to engage with current events.
The art museum is located across the street and near the theater.
The timetable for next term will be available next week.
The timetable for the new term will be available next week.
Newspapers across the world reported stories of presidents.
His objection to including scientific evidence has brought a lot of criticism to him.
The number of company bankruptcies skyrocketed in the third quarter.
The university supplies a number of scholarships for those who have specific goals.
A public telephone is available in the shop. You must satisfy the listed requirements to get the qualifications.
Medical books and journals have been moved to the second floor.
The negative discourse continues to be predominant in discussions about gender.
Our capacity to respond to national needs will determine our ability to flourish. Students from various backgrounds can achieve a variety of qualifications.
Developments in information technology have greatly changed the way people work.
I can give you a hand if you need help.
Is the hypothesis about black holes considered moot as an explanation in astrophysics?
The lecture theatre 1 is located on the ground floor of the PAC building.
The professor predicts that biotechnology is the future of traditional biology.
You are required to submit the assignment before Friday.
Contemporary critics dismissed his idea as eccentric. A thorough bibliography is needed at the end of every assignment.
Dr. Smith's lecture will be held at the Art Center. Ideally, free trade is mutually beneficial for both trading partners. You should arrive at the bus stop a few minutes early.
Being a vegan means not consuming any animal products.
If you want to receive the reimbursement, you must submit the original receipts.
You need to prepare your boarding pass and passport in front of the gate.
The student must attend the safety courses and wear protective goggles before entering the laboratory.
There won't be any space for me in the car.
Her father prevented me from talking to her.
The history of economics is a tricky subject to study.
Those students have to retake the module if their marks are too low.
There is a new pharmacy on the north side of the university campus. You need to use a Bunsen burner and a test tube.
I will have a meeting on Thursday.
To get a further extension, you need to call the education executive on 401.
The course comprises 20 hours of lectures, seminars and tutorials each week. If you need help, I can give you a hand in finding a flat.
The library downtown will be closed.
Every student has their own computer.
If I go out, he will call and leave notes for me.
I'm out. Please take notes if someone calls. If you forget your password, you need to contact the student center. We must take great care when analyzing the data.
Experience would be an advantage for this managerial role.
The light can be seen as waves or particles.
This framework could allow us to pose further research questions more systematically.
It is clear that the effects of climate change will damage the world economy.
Major sports on campus include rugby, soccer and tennis.
Presentation skills are important to both universities and workplaces.
There is too much information on this topic.
Until you complete the form, you cannot attend. Everyone should get access to art galleries no matter where they live.
Many industries have moved to the countryside where manufacturing costs are lower.
We should focus on innovation, and if we don't, we are bound to lose out.
Tuesday sessions will last for approximately 2 hours. Please don't forget to check your email for the updates of the week.
Parking permits can be collected through the Student Service Office.
Students have the option to live in college residences or apartments.
The gap between the rich and the poor does not decrease.
The library is open all day except Sunday. Australia is the first AIDS-free country in the world.
It is very important to wear masks during this pandemic.
If you need help, let me know because I am here.
Car permits are available to students and staff. The music went through the theatre.
You cannot leave the examination center until you complete the form.
Cells are the basic building blocks of all animals and plants.
Services are rapidly growing in parts of the global economy.
Exercise is important for mental and physical health.
Global warming is a threat to economic growth.
It is quite clear that further research is required.
I was young and inexperienced and going too fast in wet weather.
We all know there are more important things in life than the rat race.
Read the safety instructions before using the equipment during the workshop. The exam will start on time. Please prepare yourself.
The brain is the central computer of our body.
Please remain seated after finishing your exam.
The university offers facilities to students and staff.
The topic for discussion is usually related to the topic for a speech. By using the student identification card, you can borrow books from the library.
The teacher's difficulty is always considered when assessing student marks.
Our young people need education and more organized activities. Please click the logo above to enter the site.
Students should take advantage of the online help system before approaching their lecturers.
The discussion is a great chance to meet new people and make friends.
Effective presenters make eye contact with the audience.
There are 3 separate assignments for this module.
The website is designed to be highly interactive.
The assignment should be submitted prior to the spring break.
The geography assignments must be submitted by midday on Friday.
You can put the fruits on the chair.
You are late for the appointment, please reschedule.
If I miss the call, please record the message in the office.
Please read the first 2 sections before next week.
The computer lab is open 24 hours a day.
The professor would be available for the lecture soon. The corporation did not work well and gained no profits.
The school will provide hot food.
Assignments must be submitted at the end of the term.
After considering all the options, she decided to take the risk.
There is not enough space for me in the car.
Today's lecture is cancelled because the lecturer is ill.
Tuition fees will vary according to the field of study.
Essays and assignments should be submitted to the department office before the deadline.
Students' past education and experience are vital.
Application forms for sharing accommodations must be completed 2 months in advance.
To take this course, students should have basic subject knowledge.
Universities across the United Kingdom welcome a range of students.
Universities play major roles in students' lives.
In your introduction, show you understand the question in no more than 4 sentences.
The subject is complex and difficult to explain.
In Russia, my colleagues said my written language was hard to understand.
Remember to bring calculators to class next week.
It's obviously vital that companies should fully understand their customers. Numerous courses devoted to life sciences are listed in the prospectus.
Marks will be awarded for a bibliography in the correct format.
The deadline for assignments is the 4th of February. The cafeteria is open on Monday and Thursday.
The bibliography needs to be removed prior to the publication.
Eating a healthy breakfast can provide energy throughout the day.
Please note, submission deadlines are only negotiable in exceptional circumstances.
The key findings seem to contradict our initial hypothesis.
All laboratory equipment will be provided in class.
There is a fitness center next to the student union. I have lectures on Tuesday from 9 o'clock until 2 o'clock. Speaking one or more foreign languages will be useful in your career. One of the first mass transit systems was located in France.
All the works you consult need to be mentioned in the bibliography.
Graduates from this course generally find jobs in the insurance industry.
The support and advice of lecturers within the department has been invaluable.
At the end of the day, people want to profit from return on their investment. A balanced diet will help you study more effectively.
Our capacity to serve the community is a vital part of our role.
The university hosts a wide range of events both on and off campus. I think that to raise the issue and to talk about it is great. This will be the first art exhibition to be held by the university.
The assessment of this course will begin next week.
Tomorrow's lecture has been cancelled due to the power cut.
The chemistry building is located near the entrance of the campus.
By logging in, you agree to all terms and conditions regarding your enrollment. Compiling a bibliography can present a major challenge for some students.
Please read the article that was given out yesterday.
Please make sure you use the standard form of quotation.
Living in the 21st century is increasingly stressful. The office opens on Monday and Thursday following the freshman seminar.
My particular interest is in the 18th century French society.
The graph shows the population growth in the last century.
After considering all the options, she decided to take risks.
There are many different religions across the world.
The energy that we absorb from food can help us prevent the cold and become warmer.
The study demonstrates a need for further research in this field.
The scientific benefits of space exploration are frequently questioned. The students usually complete their projects in November.
The train will not stop at the southern station due to the construction. Occupations in engineering are increasing rapidly.
The current statistical evidence shows that further research is required.
The woman said she could help me get a replacement travel pass.
Transportation is only provided under special circumstances.
The train is leaving in a few minutes.
Mitosis is the division of cells for growth and repair.
We will discuss these two pictures in the next lecture.
"85% of people say they fear speaking in public."
Talented people do specialized marketing.
Please take these up to Mr. Mitchell in the chemistry lab.
The graph shows the percentage of people who smoke according to gender.
Students have the opportunity to share their lunch during the common lunch break around noon.
The deadline for the essay is tomorrow. This lecture will discuss 3 different areas of digital technology.
All the messages should be included on the website.
Collaboration between departments has led to groundbreaking research.
This course will discuss reading and writing skills.
Postgraduate students need to complete the evaluation form before the end of the term.
There are office welcome events for both undergraduate and postgraduate students.
Try to get through it as soon as possible. We often ask our students to get access to all sorts of services. This program is running in partnership with a number of departments. Your abstract should contain the empirical evidence of your research. I haven't done a lot of work in this area.
The students are supposed to assemble in the seminar hall before the announcement.
You are not sure that you can skip the sessions for Wednesday.
Car park permits can be obtained at the Student Service Center. We will change the classroom because this one is too small. Higher education means higher pay and more opportunities you will get.
If finance is a cause of concern, scholarships may be available.
Scientists are always asking the government for more money.
Students are allowed to bring dictionaries to the exam.